Hey, it's Cindy Donovan here from Wildfire Concepts, and today I want to talk to you about something really important, which is tracking. Now, tracking is actually really easy to do, and it's very important because it allows you to see how your efforts are actually paying off. So when you're sending traffic and you're doing all of that wonderful work, you can actually see if it's working for you. You can see which bits are actually the profitable bits, the ones that are going to be making you money, and the things that you should be doing more of. And then you can also see the ones that you're not supposed to be doing. So this is really important that you do, and it actually is quite easy once you get things set up, and it's free. So I highly recommend that you do this. Now, the first thing that you'll need is a Google Analytics account. Now, I'm already logged into my Gmail account, and if you have a Gmail account, you can just go to Google Analytics, and then it will ask you if you want to connect your account or create an account. So I've just connected my Gmail account, and then what it will do, you'll come into a page here and you'll see the home, reporting, customization, admin. So click on admin. I've already got a whole bunch of websites in here. I didn't want to go and create a new account just for this because it's actually really simple. So come over here to admin and then go over to account, and if you've already got stuff in there, you'll see those ones. But if you scroll down here to create a new account, this will show you how to create a new account. It'll tell you what things that you're going to do. Now, I'm going to put one onto one of our own websites, which is called Inspirational Minds. It's Inspirational Minds. Now, it's sure. So you just put the details here. You can change all of this if you feel like. I don't know. We'll go computers, electronics. You can make this a little bit better, but alright. I usually just leave these checked, and then click Get Tracking ID, and it's just going to do its. Hold on. Oops. New account name. Website. Oops. I forgot to type that bit in. Alright. Here we go. Now, I like to, because if you have multiple niche websites, you actually want to be able to, at a glance, have a look and just see how things are going for that particular website. So when I set up an account name, I usually set it up with the same thing as a website name so that it's very easy, just at a glance, to have a look over there. So don't forget to put that in, like I did. But here we are now. All right. So Get Tracking ID. It'll just ask you can read this. Click accept, and we have success. Okay, now in order for you to then all you have to do is go over, because we're using WordPress. One of the beautiful things about WordPress is that you can just add a whole bunch of different plugins, and there's basically a plugin for literally anything you want to do. All I've done is gone into, and you'll probably recognize this WordPress backend area. Over here in the WordPress, on the panel on the side here, you'll see plugins. Go down to add new over here, and then I just typed in Google Analytics because I want to be able to connect my WordPress blog over with my Google Analytics blog, my Analytics account. So it pulled up a few results. So when you're looking for a plugin, you've got to consider a few different things. This over here, this is the one that first shows up, but I noticed over here it's last updated 2 years ago. Now, I would not install something that is 2 years old. So have a look. Even though this is the first response, it's not always the best. So flick through. I've tried this one. It's actually pretty good, but I want to give this one a try. So this one here, it's got 100,000 active installs. It's got some good ratings here. It was last updated 2 weeks ago, and it's compatible. So that's definitely a good thing to go with. So I'll click on install now, and that is just going to put this Google Analytics plugin onto my blog. Now I can click here. It's already downloaded now, and it's downloaded onto my blog. So I have to activate it though, otherwise it's not going to work. So I'll click activate, and it's just thinking. All right, now it goes over to here. Now the plugin's activated. I'm not exactly sure. Sometimes you'll find the plugin things over here, sometimes you won't. All right, so now sometimes the settings will be over here on the left, and sometimes you've got to come over to the plugins page, scroll down and find it. I've got a whole bunch of things here that need updating, just ignore those. But have a look over here. This is the plugin, Google Analytics for WordPress. So that's the one that we've just installed. So I can go to settings, and I'll wait for that to load up. Okay, now it's asking for some details here. Now, here it's asking for Google Analytics ID. Now over here you'll notice you've got everything here that you need. So I just need to copy this. Now obviously don't just copy what I've got here, you need your own because you want to track your own data. So I mean, I don't know why you want to disable tracking, but maybe if you want to come and switch it off for a little while, you can do that. So basically you just put that in here. Exclude users from tracking. So if you come to your website a lot, then you can check that. I would leave the rest of these unchecked because you want to, some of the subscribers, contributors, these contributors are people who are members of your website. So you want to track your members' use. I would check admin so that all of your clicks don't get added to your tracking. Otherwise, you'll skew the data. With your own visits, and that setting is saved. Now that's all you need to do. Now all of your data, all right, now all of your data is actually going to be visible. So it's going to take a little while. You might need to just wait for it might take a couple of days, but your data will be available in your over here in Google Analytics, and you'll be able to see things like where your visitors have come from, how often they visit, if they're new, if they are new and they decided to hang around, and if they did, what kind of thing they clicked. Let's have a look over here. See, at the moment all of the web, there's actually no data because we've just set this up, but if we come back tomorrow you'll see how many people visited. You've got all of this data in here. It's all free for you to set up. There is no cost here for you to get anything set up. This I highly recommend because you need to know if you want to get very profitable with your website, you need to know this data, and once you've got this set up, it's all ready to go, and you can come back anytime and just have a look and see how your sites are performing. I would set this up for every single niche website. So if you're setting up multiple viral loop websites, do that process for each of them, and then you can see which ones are your profitable websites, which ones you should put more of your effort into, and then you'll be a lot more profitable with your time online. All right, I hope that's been helpful, and I'll talk with you again soon.